This one goes out to those of you already putting in work. You're not waiting around, you're in the process. Grinding, taking those baby steps. And here's the thing, sometimes when you're in the early stages, the reality of where you're at can look real ugly compared to where you want to be. It's not glamorous, it's not flashy, but that's part of the process. And you gotta have faith that even when things look messy, the work you're doing now is laying the foundation for something beautiful, you dig? So if you're in that stage where you're hustling, grinding, and it feels like your progress is small or invisible, listen up. Every step you take, no matter how ugly or slow it seems, is bringing you closer to your goal. When you stay grateful for the grind and keep pushing with faith, that's when God's magic kicks in. Let's talk about how to keep that faith alive, how to stay locked in, and why even the struggles you're facing today are setting you up for greatness tomorrow. Alright, let's be real. Where you're at might not look anything like the vision you have for yourself, and that's okay. It's supposed to be ugly in the beginning. Too many people think they're supposed to jump from 0 to 100 overnight, but that's not how success works. It's those baby steps, the small moves you're making every day that stack up to something great, even when it feels slow, or when you look around and think, man, I'm so far from where I want to be. You gotta remember that this is part of the process. Every step, every struggle is getting you closer. Trust that grind is worth it, because all this hard work that you're putting in is laying the foundation for what's coming. Even if you can't see it, you keep that faith and gratitude up in the middle of the struggle. When things are ugly and you're grinding and it feels like nothing is going right, that's where faith comes in. You gotta trust that even though things don't look the way you want them to right now, you're still on the right path. Faith is knowing that the hard work you're putting in today, even in the mess, is aligning you with something bigger. Stay grateful for where you are, even if it's not where you want to be yet. That's when the shift happens. When you mix that hard work with gratitude and faith, that's when you start to see the magic unfold. God's magic shows up when you're putting in the work and you're grateful for the process, not just the outcome. When you're grateful for the day, when you're putting in that work in the day and where you're at in your current reality, everything you can do right now to get where you want to go, staying focused, purposefully applying yourself, knowing that when you live that way, that's when the God magic comes through. Don't let doubt sneak in. Use that shit as fuel. It creeps in when you're looking at life and you start thinking, man, this is not it. But you can't let doubt stop you from moving forward. Use that doubt as fuel. Remind yourself of the vision. Focus on the steps you're taking, even the baby steps, and stay locked in. The difference between those who succeed and those who quit is how they handle that doubt. That doubt when no one's watching. That doubt when everyone is watching. That doubt if you might have lost one and you gotta come back and get another one. The ones who win take that doubt, crush it with positive thoughts, plans, and actions. Because you are built for this. And just because it looks ugly now doesn't mean beauty isn't on the other side. The baby steps are still progress. Don't sleep on that. Consistency key. Consistency is key no matter how ugly it looks. I know it's hard when what you see around you isn't lining up with your dreams, but the secret to getting there is consistency, even when it's messy. When you show up day after day, putting in that work, even when things aren't going your way, that's where real growth happens. It's easy to show up when everything's smooth, but when it's ugly, hard, and you keep grinding, that's where success is built. That's where God will bless you. Keep pushing through the tough days, the slow days, the messy days, because even though it might not look like it, every single step is progress. You're building something real, even if it's not clear yet. So here's the truth. Where you are right now might not look like where you want to be, but don't let that fool you. Every baby step counts. Even when things are ugly in comparison to your dreams, you've got to trust the process, the grind, the struggle, the slow progress. It's all part of building something bigger. And when you stay consistent, when you keep faith and gratitude alive, even in the middle of the mess, that's when everything starts to come together. Like I said, doubt is going to try to creep in, but don't let it steal your focus. Block it with great thoughts. Focus on the vision, the steps, and remind yourself you're built for this. The beauty you're working for is coming, but for now, stay in the grind, stay in your baby steps, and trust that they're leading you exactly where you're meant to go. So if this is giving you that message, if that message is giving you that energy to keep going, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and let's keep growing together. Every step counts, even when it's messy. I'll catch you in the next one, dog. Peace.